Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and to XP11. Today we're in the Diamond DA62 from Aerobask, which is just an amazing aircraft. I just bought it today actually, so I have like 2 hours of flight on it. So I am actually going to discover it with you. The few times I flew with it were just amazing. So, today's flight will be from Salzburg, LOWS, to Innsbruck, LOWI. I know you were waiting for this one, and finally it's here. We're gonna do the runway 08 approach, the best one actually. So let's not waste any time and jump in the cockpit. Yeah, the textures are just amazing in this aircraft. I love it. So we're gonna set our settings for the flight. So firstly, let's close those doors. And the sounds are amazing too. So we have a co-pilot, we have an adult, left, right, a kid, left, right. There is a whole family here, isn't it? And I think it's okay, we don't need that much fuel. Alright, so let's start this bird. Firstly, we're gonna set our battery master 2 on, and also the avionic masters. So we're gonna set our flight plan. We are almost going to do this directly. We're just gonna go through the VOR. I don't remember the name of the station, but we're gonna set it later. So alright, so let's set our flight plan. I'm just gonna do see on SkyVector how it looks like. So we're gonna go in the Rattenberg, through the Rattenberg 4 RTT, which is this one. I'm not quite sure if there is here, but yeah, there it is. And we're gonna follow visually. We're gonna go between those two mountains, and we're gonna do the complete approach. So it will be very fun. I hope so. So alright. RTT. Let's set this. T and T. Rattenberg. Great. And then we're gonna take the this VOR. I know it's an NDB, it's not a VOR, which is ENN. EN and enter. It's Rook. Great. And finally, we're gonna set LOWI. Where is it? W. LOWI, enter. There we go. So we got our flight plan here, which is looking good. We are not going to do any ILS or GPS approach. We're going to do this totally visual. Of course, because it's Innsbruck, sorry. we couldn't do this via GPS or any IFR approach. It wouldn't be fun at all. So again, I'm not going to use ATC, you know it. Alright, so let's start this bird. Firstly, we're going to set, I think we're okay here. I think we can start our engine. So let's go, let's move here. Alright, we can add the mixture, and we're going to start with the left engine number 1. So let's set our alternator on, engine master on, and we can put fuel pump. I think it's enough, and we can start the engine. Easy. Alright, let's do the same with the right engine. Alternator, fuel pump, master engine. Good, and let's start this. Looking good. We can set our RPM. Around 1000 feet per minute. RPM, sorry. This is looking good. Sorry guys if I don't do the correct checklist. I actually don't know the real procedures, but I just figured out how to start the engine, so I think it's enough to fly. Alright, so let's take a look at the outside. Alright, we can remove those wheel shocks. Great, so we have the wind which is coming from the east to the west. So we're gonna take off on runway 15. So we don't have any traffic here, so let's not waste more time and just taxi to runway. Great, let's go. One thing that I forgot to say is that I'm not going to do the whole flight. Actually, I'm going to cut in the middle because it might be a bit long and I don't want to annoy you. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. Is this way? Okay, yeah. Because actually it takes a lot of time to upload in YouTube, so it's better if I can cut it in the middle. Yeah, much better. So we're gonna see the plan here. Let's take on the left. So let's set our taxi lights, landing lights, position, strobes, everything. Flap 1. Where is the trim? I don't know where is the trim. Oh, I'm going a bit fast. Great. We don't have any traffic here. Great. So, can already set the altimeter. This time, I forgot. It's 13,000 feet. It's really high because there is a lot of mountains. Alright. Great. So it's runway 15. Great, so let's hold short of this runway. So, parking brake is set, alright. I really love this add-on. Just so amazing. Aerobask put a lot of work into this, in the textures and also in the sounds. And into everything, I mean, even the flight model is not bad. I tested it just before this video, and it's just amazing. So we're not gonna wait for any clearance here, so we can go. I'm just gonna look for traffic. Looks clear. Alright. The runway is also clear. Alright, let's go. Let's line up. I don't know where is the trim. I'm gonna figure out very soon. Let's line up. Alright, let's put the throttle to 1800 RPM. Temperatures look good, pressure look good, and we can release the brake and let's go with full power. Sounds are amazing. Right, we're gonna wait for 90 knots. We're pretty right now. Can rotate gently. Alright. Gear up. Oh, this sunset is just amazing. Flaps up. Taxi lights off. Oh my god, that's it had a pitch down tendency when you when you retract the flaps. I was not ready for this. Alright, so you can start the turn right hand side. We're gonna wait a little bit before turning on the autopilot. I'm gonna fly this bird. Alright, so we're gonna do a very steep climb right now. Let's go with full power, autopilot on, flight director on, vertical speeds, and nose up, sorry. Altitude is set, and we can go a little faster, I think. Let's take a look at the outside. Great. We don't need the landing lights now. I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this. Great. This is just amazing. The default lights in XP11 are just amazing. Even more in the night when you approach a big city. Actually, it's not a real big city, but it's not bad at all. It's gorgeous. I think we're okay. We can cut the power back a little bit. But we don't want to get too close to those mountains. That's gonna be complicated. So, meanwhile I'm gonna try to discover a bit this cockpit. So, this is an engine panel when you can control the engine characteristics. Sorry. This is all stuff to start the engine, the electrical buttons, the autopilot, the communication and radios. Okay, right, yeah, it's okay. There are the lights. There is the fusible. I don't know how to say it in English. Right. Defrost. We don't need any defrost here. Cabin. Ventilation, maybe. It might be a good idea. Alright, looking good. Looking amazing. We don't need to go that steep now, we can reduce a bit the vertical speed. And also the power. Great. We want to join our nav, which is here, so we can already start to turn right. Look at this. This is an amazing sunset. Let's take a look at the cabin behind us. Sorry. Oh. There's so many details in it. Aerobask just done a great job with this. An amazing job. The only bad point with the weather from the default X-plane is this. In a sunset or in a sunrise, the clouds are really like too dark. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe I should install a weather add-on. I think I should. Screenshots. This is a pretty fast aircraft, isn't it? So the only reason why the altitude must be so high is because of this mountain. We gotta go above it, and it's pretty high. I think it's like 10,000 feet. So we should get a little bit higher. Maybe not 13,000 feet. Maybe it's too much. I'm gonna see. So, I think I'm gonna talk a little bit about the future of this channel. Again, I know. I will maybe talk about my ideas of videos. Don't hesitate to tell me what you think about it in the comments. So, I wanted to give a try to a new simulator, I mean a new for me, which is IL-2. I think you know it. And yeah, it would be cool to do some, you know, dogfights, yeah, to discover it. I didn't want at the beginning because it's kind of hard to begin with a totally new simulator. You don't know what to do, you're not good actually in this, and when you play multiplayer there's some very good people also, so you get destroyed totally. It was also the point when I started DCS in multiplayer, which is so hard, but it still is, I mean, sorry. Didn't change much, but I gained some experience and it's much better, so I think I should give it a try. I already said it in the first video, but I wanted to do some aircraft reviews. Firstly, I had the idea to do an aircraft review with this one, the DA62 from Aerobask, but it was a bit too late, you know, like 9 months too late. But maybe when there will be some new release on Explain or on DCS, I think I'll do some videos on it. One thing that is totally sure is that I will do some videos, a discovery video, a test video with the F14 from 8 Simulation. I think it will be my favorite aircraft in all simulations. I mean, I think I know it will be. Sorry, I'm just gonna have the altitude to test 10,000. Oh, no, alright. 10,000 feet. And alright, we're good above this mountain. This is looking good. What was I saying? I was talking about the F14. Yeah, I'm gonna do a very long video when I will discover it with you. I'll do a very hard stress test. If you want, I'm gonna stress his flight characteristics, his ground handling, his weapon capability. I'm gonna do some dogfight, bombing, landing, car landing, everything. I can't wait for it. I mean, I don't know if you followed a bit the development of the F14, but you should. Hitler posted some several screenshots of this aircraft, and also there is now some videos on YouTube from Jabbers or Max TV, which already had the opportunity to test this aircraft. So I think I'll do it too when it will be released, and I just can't wait for it. I can't wait. Alright, so I think I'm gonna cut very soon, because it might be a bit long until we reach the top of descent, which will be around here. So I'm gonna cut right now. So thanks and see you. Alright, so I'm back. Now we're approaching the runway 8. I mean, when we will reach your Innsbruck, we're gonna turn off our autopilot and flight director, and we're gonna do this manually and visually. So I think we can. Alright, so we reached 6,000 feet. Alright, looking good. We can set our landing lights on. Let's see what is the altitude of the airport. 19. Alright. So this is looking good so far. Alright. Let's reduce this. Alright, let's turn off the altitude and set the vertical speed and start to go down. Look at those colors. Amazing. Look at that. I was talking about night light textures, which were looking good. Yeah, just amazing. So there's runway 2608. So when we will reach the VR Innsbruck, we will head to the room 26. Can already set this. 26. Alright. And I think we're high. Yeah, we're way too high. So let's reduce the power. We're high and fast. So we almost reached it. So we're gonna head to the runway 26. We will reach this point. I think we're at this light, and we're gonna turn very quickly and align to runway 08. You'll see it's a very fun approach. So nav is coming off, and let's put the HDG. Alright, we're still fast. We're still very fast. At this point we can turn off the autopilot and flight director. Flight director. Flight director. Is it off? Alright. So we're gonna head into this point. Wow, a night approach. Not easy. I say the flight director. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. Sorry. We're gonna wait a bit before putting our wheels down. Oh, come on. Okay. It's night suddenly. Weird. Come on, I don't want to lose any FPS here, please. Stay strong. Stay strong, my PC. Landing gear is 2.6. I think we're good. Landing gear down. Flaps 1. Oh, that was not a good idea. Sorry guys, that was not a good idea. I hope I didn't damage something. That would be really stupid. Taxi lights on. Alright. Can I see the runway? I can see the runway. Great. So we can slow down. We can really slow down. We're getting a bit low right now, and we can start the turn. Can go with flap 1. Oh come on, what's happening right now? Sorry, I think I damaged the flaps. I really have no experience on this aircraft. Sorry guys. We're gonna do this without it. Without flaps. Oh my god. That's weird. But we are not that fast. We're like 130 knots. I think so. It was okay to retract the flaps. Alright, so it's gonna be quite difficult to do it without flaps, but I'm gonna try to do so. Wow. I'm gonna try again, maybe it will work. No, it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to, sorry. Sorry, that's my fault. That's my entire fault. I'm still a beginner. Alright, landing gear down, flaps are not down, we know. Landing lights on, taxi lights on. And I think we're okay. Traffic, there is no traffic. Beautiful. We're high, we're high. It's a pretty low light slope, isn't it? I'm not used to. Alright, I'm getting a bit low. So I'm gonna try to butter the thing without flaps. Oh, floating, floating, floating. Okay, that was not butter at all. Okay. Right. 238. That seems so much. It didn't feel like 238. It felt like, I don't know, 100. Alright, so let's take this exit. So I don't know what I did with the flaps. That was quite weird. I think I damaged something. Every flight I do a mistake. That's horrible. Horrible. So it's default Innsbruck here. Amazing. Very good looking. So I'm gonna park here. Flughafen Innsbruck. Alright. So let's align. Let's stop. Right, parking brake is set. We can turn off our landing lights and taxi lights. Please. Oh. That's a very strong taxi light, isn't it? Alright, we can do our shutdown checklist. Oh, firstly I'm gonna do this next. So, pilot is off. This come later. I'm gonna turn off the engine. Firstly, the right one and the left one. So let's put the mixture to cut off. And we can close this. Alright, this is off, alternator off. Our lights are coming off. Pilot heat is off. Parking brake is set. This comes off too. Throttle to 0. And finally we can turn off the avionics master and battery. What's this? Alright, so we can open the doors and set our wheel shocks. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't hesitate to like, to subscribe and to share it to your friends. Stay tuned for new videos and I see you all very soon. Bye bye.